time. And I noticed a pattern here, okay? I believe Rh negative blood is the key to it. This is alternate reality, so I used the Biff Tannen Museum. You know, we're in the alternate reality. I was saying that before people start comparing Trump. Okay, this is the halo. Most of the halos I've read are like 22 degrees, or a good amount of them. I haven't researched this, but I was like, 22 again? 22? And what does this halo look like? The mark of Jesus, man. In terms of the mark of following Jesus people. And they're not all going to get this, okay? But doesn't that look similar? The Lyme? And I had two of these. I had one on my thigh and one on my forearm. And I treated and recovered, and I know. Last time I was tested, it said nope. So yeah. Anyway, look at that. You know it's possible that's actually my hand? So I've shot so many of these videos. I think it might be, man. I don't know, though. It doesn't matter if it is or isn't really. But it's the same. What I'm saying is, what if it was like that movie Predator? The newest one that was terrible, where the kid who has autism is like the key to everything. And I know, that's ridiculous, you know? I think that's something we tell ourselves as parents when our kids might be one of the, kids that don't respond well. I'd love to have some sort of study showing all the kids that have had side effects and, just not optimal. And then have the thing with their blood types, because Rh negatives usually have allergies and more sensitivities in general to the world. And couldn't that do like a compound damage if there's something, the whole vaccine thing's another rabbit hole though. Right, it really is. But what if this whole Rh negatives, okay, are the ones who are, I did a good video about it, who show that they do have Morgellons because they reject the organism. And again, speaking from experience, back in 2013, I did. And I have pictures of the worms and a worm. I didn't get pictures of all of them. I was in the bathtub. I was a little freaked out, And the other bugs, I have an electronic microscope, USB, that I was using to... So you have photo evidence there. This is what's so important. I tell people this, thank God I had the wherewithal to get the USB camera. At that point, it's 2013, man. Just trying to figure things out, And bugs and worms, and that whole Morgellons thing is horrible. And it got better when I found Jesus and made health and lifestyle changes very rapidly, so. But what if it's like part of the key to this whole awakening? So, I always say it's not only, it can be Rh positives who are susceptible to Lyme disease too, if they have Rh negative recessive, of course. It's not going to be as dramatic, I don't think, and it's going to be more difficult to determine that in general because most people, Rh positive people, by and large don't know their blood type, much less their recessive type, you know what I mean? This song is Christopher Cross, and the guy that does the do is Michael McDonald. Anyway, so these halos, I think that's a 22 degree one. They look like the mark of that 70% of people get when they get bit with a tick that has Lyme disease bacteria. Of all the things for it, because that's what I had twice, dude, bullseyes. So there can be different ones, but it's known for the bullseye. It's a bullseye. Makes me think of this Far Side cartoon where it says two deer are in the woods, and it's like the viewpoint is through a scope, like a rifle. And the one deer says to the other deer, "Bummer of a birthmark, Hal." And his birthmark was just a big bullseye on his chest, Like that deer was gonna, you know what I'm saying. It's the Far Side, dude. Gary Larson, good stuff. Um, but what if it's like this? Like, what if it's something that a lot of people might even have to go through? Because doesn't it seem that people that have been through the most stuff are the most aware? People get Lyme and they go to dozens of doctors before they might even get a diagnosis. And it's a bioweapon, Plum Island, you know. I believe it hides and eludes detection, so it's often a clinical diagnosis, which is made on the basis of symptoms, having been bitten and being aware of it, and also having the big bullseye. I mean, you know, it's, anyway, it's just interesting to me that it's the same pattern as the halos in the sky. What if it's certain individuals, certain blood, maybe it's not probable, possible, the people that go through Lyme disease and have had the bullseye will have the bullseye in the sky too. You know, it's not, anything isn't out of the realm of possibility now. Okay? Yeah, man, it's something else here. It is such a strange time. High strangeness, man. It just feels like another world. I don't think most people can discern much as they think they can. It's like if you can discern the world and you're an ace at that, you know, you could have a really good life and everything, but you're missing an entire other avenue or dimension of the existence. And you can have people can tell someone about it, but it's like taking acid, you know, until you take it. And, you know, you don't know, right? I guess shrooms are the same way, right? Anyway, I don't know how long this video's been going because of this limited interface on this damn thing. This is like number 4, dude. But yeah, it's just a really, really weird time. I'm feeling like we're literally in the video game. It didn't used to be this way. I mean, there's a lot of Outer Limits Twilight Zone episodes where people are like transplanted and then put in a place that looks just like their home, but it's not really that. I mean, the Jesse Eisenberg movie that just came out, which is a bummer of a movie, deals with that kind of concept, you know, with the food not having taste and not smelling, as Langoliers concepts, Mandela concepts, right? Manifestation is happening. Funny. Anyway, manifestation's happening like crazy. Certain individuals. And I've worn the mask at times. I'm just saying in general, to me, what it means. It just means, like, if the last store I went to, 100% of everyone had a mask from entrance to exit. And I don't know if we're always going to recognize when rituals are happening. If you go outside and it looks like you're looking like a live action G.I. Joe from the 1980s, right? Because, you know, Cobra Commander, the desert version of him wears a mask. Oh, what a cute kitty. I've been watching cute kitty videos I see, though. I've only seen probably a dozen out of a few hundred like that, you know. Most of them are like this. Really not even that much white stuff. So, anyway, that's it. The number of stuff's crazy, manifestation's crazy. Reality is slippery, isn't it? Alright.
If you wrote the movie title for that stupid movie about Obama bin Laden, it would be 3030. And the zeros are void, so it's 33. And that little snippet What do cats all have on their foreheads? And what do most arch negatives at least used to? Still got the M's on the palms, right? They're just not as M-ish as they were before. But all cats have these cute M's on their foreheads. And they go meow, you know? And mask. Before I play this awesomely sweet, cute kitten video, mask, right? Because I've been having to do this whole Grandpa Joe thing, man, and it's been brutal. And, but it all happens for a reason, you know? My whole life I was out there taking names and, you know, anyway. But mask, right? And I don't ever do any of this kind of stuff. I'm not like Born for Battle, like Obama, you know how those videos. Okay, rock and roll in numbers, bro. But M's 13, right? A's 1, so 14 there, and you reduce it to 2777, right? Which is S is 19, so 14 plus 19 is 33. And the last letter K is 11. And the last 2 letters SK is 1911, as it is written. Alright? That the Father will not let you stub your toe, but he will let 4,000-pound metal machines smash into you, as it is written. Do not tempt the Father. Now watch this. This is extraordinarily cute. I laughed when I saw it, because, oh man, we had these kitties when I was a kid. Each cat, we had Daisy and Sunny. I had a litter of 5 kittens, and we kept one of them, and we gave the other ones away, right? And, dude, kitties at that age, I mean, how much more adorable are, like, mammal babies than human babies? I mean, human babies, they remind, you know, that awful screeching noise and everything. You know, I'm a guy, I've never had kids, not really a fan. Babies, I think kids are best from, like, I don't know, age like 12 to like 17, because they're not conditioned yet, you know, and they're not like brainwashed yet totally, and they still freely think, right? Like the Colonel said in Boogie Nights, remember? Jack, are you my friend Jack? Alright, let's watch this part, okay? And Jasmine, and good names for kitties. This is so cute. These were rescued from a mom, feral cat, who they weren't able to capture, and they want to spay her, I think it's called, so she doesn't impregnate, you know, and more, and it's like the third world. Overpopulation is a huge problem outside of North America, Japan, Israel and Jerusalem, Europe, England, Australia. I think that's just about it. Everywhere else it's a problem as far as I can. If you can mention any other countries, you know, I don't know. They're you know, China, India, South America, major. And what has happened, and it's not a conspiracy, it's karma. When your ancestors conquer the world, Whitey, us, mostly Whitey, mostly us, it's going to come back around maybe a few generations later, okay? That's my opinion, because that's Habakkuk talks about it in the Bible. Doesn't say the right words. Americans and the peoples they conquered, who are now going backwards, conquering them back, basically. I mean, America's the only country where it's diversity, this whole diversity. Do you think in Japan they would do that? Do you think in Mexico they would do that? In Russia? And no countries but America do that. Do that whole, if there's, you know, the people that came here and fair and square, you know, killed all the Indians and took their land a few hundred years ago. It was only a couple hundred years ago. Man, hasn't even been that long, has it? Allegedly. Who knows what really happened, man? And, anyway, I've been teasing the kitty picture for too long, and I'm just, want to show this because it made me laugh out loud. I almost never laugh out loud, and I certainly don't type it. Okay. Watch this. Enough build up, dude. You see him fall out of there, and dude, that is such an entrance, man. That is how you make an entrance. Can I back this up? Damn it. Stupid touchpad thing. Well, now it's just frozen. Bill Gates, Microsoft computers. It's all nonsense and garbage. Can I just reload it? Yeah, so, if anyone else notice electronics and stuff are just freaking lame sometimes because you've got the blood, the arch negative blood, and it flips the freaking electronics out. If you ain't got that, you got car keynomes. You threw something into the wastebasket. The trajectory was right. The arc was right. But it didn't go in because a freaking invisible car keynome batted it away at the last second. These things exist. I've seen them. All you saw in the video of the contact was a tentacle. But I saw all the gnomes, and they were everywhere. And what are they doing? Their reality TV is us, dude. Crap, it's got my email address. Who gives a crap? I could just edit that out, I think. Or just block people, right? Now the whole thing's just for no reason, right? And this is America. This is computers. It's just not working, and this is the world we find ourselves in. Mask. Everyone wearing a mask. I think it's actually ritualistic, man. I really do. Because everything's ritualistic here. Cobra. CK, Cobra Kai, right? Oh, that loads. Here we are. You don't work for Cobra. You don't work for Joe. You work for Cobra. See, he was a trendsetter. The CC, the Cobra Commander. Wow, there's actually masks or jackets. Not at a good one. I want to see the one with the desert, not Destro. How about Zartan? I want to see Cobra Commander with the desert mask on. Yeah. He is not going to tolerate the C virus population. And that would have not happened if 99% of people were wearing masks. You know what I mean? Does that guy got an eye patch on? It's so common in this world, man. Right after the contact, I had these new neighbors move in. Is that Zartan? It is Zartan. Awesome. He changes color in the sunlight. Or at least he used to. What a bummer. This is such a letdown. Damn kitty video. I wanted to show the damn kitty video and have some laughter and good cheer. Now I'm looking at Cobra Commander. Alex Jones. Oh, did it reload? Can we do it? Yes. Oh, no. Don't. Yes. Let us see the kitties. Oh, kitties are great. Look at the one leaning up against the cage, right? I love how he spills out. It's so adorable. Ugh. Oh, I had the headphones on. That's why. Oh, they're so cute, dude. Oh, they're cute little pokey tails, man. And see how they all got the M's on the foreheads? Because we're in the land of 33 and the 32. And so much of it relates back to my birthday, 11. The horns, you saw like Michael Franco's perfect timing.
What are you doing?
You're not a complete freaking wise. Hey. He's got to always thumbs up the peace sign, the 1-1, just like the devil signs, which is the 1-1, which is 11-11. Which is, me. But a lot of it comes back to me, and some of it will come back to some of you, but most of the people, it's not going to come back to you. Like they're not players in the game of life anymore, in this video game. Oh, they're so adorable, man. You gotta feed them. See when you get the mom. Compare that to a baby crying. And remember the Bible? It's like, I'm punishing Adam and Eve with especially Eve, because it's her fault, right? It's like, bro, you put these your children, because that's what they are, they're his children. You put them in a big garden. In the middle of it, you put this sumptuous plant, and you told them not to eat it. What did you think was going to happen? Eventually, they were going to do it. And if they didn't do that, they would have done something else. He would have set something else up. You know what I mean? Come on. Because some of the Bible stuff is so legit, it's like unbelievable. And some of it, I'm like, really, dude? I mean, that's why in the beginning I was all like, it's all patriarchy, and I'm not some freaking social justice warrior. But it just seemed that way to me. That, now I have a better understanding why that is. It's because women are more spiritually attuned and they can be a little more, what did Alexander the Great's father say to him? Philip?
Really?
Oh, they are so adorable. Aren't they? Imagine, you're just a little kid. The sun's still yellow. And you're having a Hawaiian punch. And you're the fastest kid in school. And you got all these cute kittens to play with when you come home from school for a few months. Or a month. It was like a month. We had to give them away while they were still cute. They were obviously older than this, but they're just so cute. And what I mean is, I feel like the pain that women under...
It's right here.
A couple arch-naked women said they had childbirth. It wasn't painful. And, hold on.